In this video, we're going to go over the pitfalls of forensics. So starting with, there is no international definitions of computer crime. So US code does not apply across the entire world. So just because someone violates something that would be against the law here in the US doesn't mean we can penalize people outside of the US for their actions. Additionally, there is no international agreements on extraditions. So if someone violates US code, a country is not obligated to extradite this perpetrator to the US. We're dealing with large amounts of storage, and it's only getting bigger and bigger each day. Thinking about corporate networks and all the data that's involved in these networks, as well as on personal devices. We were dealing with gigabytes, and now we're in terabytes, and in the future it could be even larger. And we're also dealing with solid-state drives versus optical drives. We also have the issue of RAID arrays where we're XORing the bits across multiple drives, and so we can't just pull out one drive and perform forensics on that drive because we wouldn't have all the evidence that we need, so we'd have to then work across multiple drives. Then there's the issue of storage area networks, which is being able to handle storage across the entire network. And how do we manage that if it's all interconnected? Cloud computing makes it even more difficult because now we're talking about a third party, and how do we get the data from the third party through a subpoena or whatever it is. And even if we were to get that data, how do we pull out the specific data that we need to be able to substantiate the information we need for our case? And networks in general just makes it very complicated because everything is traveling all across the world. Small devices store large amounts of information. We have many operating systems and file systems. You have to have a broad knowledge of all these operating systems as well as a specific knowledge as it pertains to each individual operating system to be able to perform the proper forensics on these devices. We have wiping, which is an issue because all it takes is for someone to be able to wipe a device and then we can't recover any of the information. And then finally we have encryption. Password protected files, folders, images, and devices make it difficult to be able to access the information we need. So we either need to break the encryption or find some way to bypass the encryption so that we can gain access to the information we need to further our investigation.